Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and this is the Modi studio or Modi set of modular blocks that are all designed to have different functions that work together. So we've got dials and buttons and sensors and light switches and so forth. And when you combine them and program them using a app on a computer or on a smartphone, then you can use them to control different functions. So for instance, what we've got over here is a system that's set up to be a sort of super slow pinball machine as a demonstration. You can press a button. Oh, it's actually faster when the battery's working because it was kind of slow before. Now it's charging. You press a button. The button goes to the motor, and the motor makes it move. So we can play a really tricky game of pinball here. And get the ball stuck, which is how pinball usually does work. Yeah. Over here, if you wanted to open this up, there's a couple of sensors and an alarm that goes off to let you know that somebody's trying to get your candy. Over here, you might have noticed that this lid keeps coming and going. That's because we've got a sensor here that automatically opens the lid, and then it'll automatically close again in a moment. And again, the sensor is hooked up to a motor, which pulls a wire, and that's how that works. And over here we have some sort of smart home products or demonstrations that are controllable using a smartphone app. There's a light up here, so you can press a button and the light goes on. Over here we've got a sensor hooked up to the toilet so that if the lid is up, a little red light lights up and you know that it's time to put the lid back down. And over here, again, is a... Oh wait, no, that's the light. Wait. Okay, so here's the light. Light goes on and off with the press of a button. And over here we've got a motor that's hooked up to make the blinds go up and down. So the idea is you can take all of these different modules and you can string them together and use a mobile app or to control certain functions, or use buttons and switches and sensors to control certain functions, and they can work together in interesting ways so that, for instance, you have the sensor that's hooked up to the light bulb so that when the toilet seat's up that you know, or the alarm goes off when somebody's trying to steal your candy. And so they can all sort of string together in different interesting ways. It was a Kickstarter campaign, and it met its goals, and so the product is going to ship to Kickstarter backers as a sort of kit. Eventually you might be able to buy individual units as well, but for now the idea is that you would buy a kit, you would get a whole bunch of sensors and the tools that are necessary. It's still a little bit of a work in progress, I understand. The smartphone app is still being developed. But overall, it's an interesting demonstration of the possibilities of these tiny little modules that are designed to work together to perform different sort of home automation type functions. So this is Brad Linder with Liliputing, and a look at the Modi line of, wasn't quite in the frame there, of products from Lux Robo at CES 2017.